Hey, everybody. Welcome to The Therapeutic Brother. I'm your host, Eric M. Burns, licensed marriage and family therapist in the states of California and Nevada. First of all, I just want to thank you for your patience. I know I haven't uploaded content in probably about 3 to 4 weeks. So I just wanted to thank you all for your patience. Those of you that have emailed me, direct messaged me, talking about, hey, when are you going to upload new content? I really appreciate that. Just to give you an update, I've been traveling. I have been, it's been pretty exciting. I've been traveling throughout the country. I have been working with other mental health clinicians and mental health professionals, setting up workshops, setting up content. And I've also been approached by a couple of publishing houses to actually write a book on mental health from the Black man's perspective. So I'm really excited about all of those things. And with that being said, I'm still excited about The Therapeutic Brother on the Big Brown Couch. So the YouTube channel will continue to operate. I'll continue to upload content as well as upload content on the Big Brown Couch, the audio podcast of this show. So I'm really trying to figure out how to put the audio podcast in connection with the YouTube. And, hey, this is all new for me, right? This is all new for me. You can also find me on TikTok at Duke Mitchell 0. Duke Mitchell 0 at TikTok. So those of you that are TikTokers, you can find me there. I'll be uploading short clips on mental health and just coping skills, things of that nature. So tonight, I wanted to kind of talk a little bit about self-love. And I wanted to talk about self-love from the perspective of self-love as the best love. And I work with a lot of individuals that are very codependent. And when you work with individuals, and as African Americans, we have been conditioned to be codependent. We have been conditioned. And what does codependent mean? Basically, codependency is when we put the needs of others ahead of the needs of ourselves, right? So we will put the needs of our mom or our dad, feel guilty about not taking care of them. We will put the needs of our significant others ahead of our own and feel guilty if we do take a moment of self-care and self-reflection. We will put the needs of our children ahead of our own. And I know I'm going to get flashback. I'm going to get feedback where people, well, I'm supposed to put the needs of my mom and my dad above myself. I'm supposed to put the needs of my spouse or my kids above my own. Here's the thing, though. When we do that and we don't value ourselves, we don't love ourselves, we don't lift ourselves up, we develop a resentment towards people. We develop a resentment for those individuals that we are allowing. Yeah, I'll say that. We are allowing to manipulate us. And if we are going to be healthy, mentally healthy, emotionally healthy individuals, we really have to deal with this. We really have to deal with the codependent nature of who we are as people, right? I mean, when we, and I'll say this, this was just dropped in my spirit. When we are codependent, and that is who we are easily manipulated by individuals. We are easily manipulated. We are easily coerced. We are easily all of those things with people, right? So I say all that to say, and I'm not, and if you guys want to email me at ericmburns@gmail.com, go right ahead. If you disagree or if you have a differing perspective, I'm open to it, right? I was codependent. I was conditioned to be codependent, and not only in my early childhood, also it impacted me in my later childhood, in my adulthood, right? So now I'm not so codependent anymore. I still struggle with it, right? I still struggle with it. However, I do value myself and I love myself. And I know my self-worth, which I want to kind of just dive into real quick. So Dr. Sue Johnson has a book called Emotionally Focused. Basically, it's Hold Me Tight. It's about emotionally focused therapy. And what I love about emotionally focused therapy is that it gives you the permission to tell someone what you need or tell someone how they have made you feel. And it also gives you information from that person. For example, if I tell someone, like say I'm in a relationship with a woman, all right, because I love black women. Y'all are my weakness. So I love black women. And if I'm in a relationship with a black woman and I tell her, I'm feeling a little insecure right now. That's again being emotionally focused because I'm focused on that feeling of insecurity. Now, what it would give her the opportunity to do is to address my insecurity in a way that's loving, that's caring, that's compassionate, and that's understanding, right? That's the ideal situation. Okay, and Dr. Sue Johnson, if I'm wrong, please reach out to me, Eric M. Burns, lmft@gmail.com. That would give that individual the opportunity to address my insecurity. And here's the thing, they have to validate my insecurity, right? They have to validate my insecurity. They also have to accept their role in me feeling insecure in that moment. They have to validate it and they have to accept it. Now, here's the thing with emotionally focused therapy. If people don't validate and don't accept or acknowledge, then we have Houston, we have a problem. And it's funny that I say Houston, we have a problem, because Houston is one of the cities that I visited when I was touring the country, right? Houston, we have a problem. Because if you can't honor and acknowledge and validate what I'm feeling, we have a problem. Because I'm not saying my insecurity is it's not personal. This is how I'm feeling. So what I've encountered a lot ever since I started being emotionally focused and trying to, ask for what I need, because what I need is valid and important, because I love myself and I realize that what I need is valued and important. And if someone is making me feel insecure in that moment, if they can't honor it, acknowledge it, and validate it, and accept their role in me feeling insecure, then I need to reevaluate that relationship, because obviously my feelings are not valid to them. Obviously they're going to, and I've been in situations where I've shared, and this is what I mean by emotionally focused therapy gives us information, right? Because if I tell someone, I'm not feeling the love right now, right? I'm not feeling secure right now. And these are this is why I'm not feeling that way. And that person then goes off. And you know what I mean? It's like, okay, all right, well, clearly, what I'm saying is not important to you. And this is a conversation that maybe we can't have, or maybe you're just not emotionally equipped to have. Because if you're going to get it, and this is what my mom used to always say, if someone gets upset or they start, yelling and screaming about a way that you feel, then maybe that person is guilty of something. Maybe that person is guilty of something. And I've even had women tell me that, because I used to be that way. When I was guilty of something and they're like, oh, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Listen, that is a sure sign that somebody is doing some shit that they probably shouldn't be doing. Right? If they want to start yelling and screaming and I don't know why you feel that way. You always say that shit. You always say that. I don't always say that. That's a generalization. I don't always say that, right? So when you go there, if a person goes there, then maybe they're guilty about something. And here's the thing. When people are guilty about stuff, or when people are not validating, and this is a rant, maybe this is a rant, I don't know, but I think it's important because it's all tied back to self-love and setting up healthy boundaries and walking away from relationships that don't feel good. Right? If a relationship is going to cause you stress, anxiety, you can't sleep at night, you can't be validated or honored, and I don't care if they are doing something with someone else, at least value and honor the relationship that they have with you. Right? I mean, right? I ask my couples all the time, what do you love about this person? What do you love about this person? Can you honor that? Can you value that? And if you can't, move on. Don't be a coward. Don't be a coward. Move on. It's really that simple. And as we get older, who has time to play these games? My older brother, C. Vocal Greenleaf, I'm going to give him a shout out. He says, everybody knows the game at the age that we are. And if someone doesn't want to be with you, they should just tell you. And if you don't want to be with someone, just tell them. Right? I watched an interview with Magic Johnson and Oprah Winfrey. This came across TikTok. And Magic told Oprah that he slept with many women. And he always was upfront with those women. This is what it is. This is what it is. You can make a decision now. You can make a decision. This is what it is. I'm going to marry Cookie. Cookie is going to be my wife when I'm ready to get married. And sure enough, he married Cookie Johnson, right? And they're a beautiful couple. And Magic said, I allowed women to make a decision. This is what it is. I never disrespected women. So when you love yourself and you value yourself and you put your emotions out there, if someone gets upset, if someone is unable to acknowledge or validate your feelings or emotions, then you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision. Self-love is the best love, people. Self-love is the best love. I'm your boy, Eric Burns, licensed marriage and family therapist. Think of some things that you love about yourself. Think of some things that you value about yourself, things that you're not willing to change about yourself. And I know that, just do that, because self-love is the best love. And if someone is not able to at least honor, they can disagree, right? At least honor it. I understand, I could see how you could feel that way, right? What can I do to make you feel more secure? What can I do to make you feel more connected? What can I do? Right? And if someone is able to have that kind of conversation with you, then that means that they're doing their work too. All right? If you're going to do your work, be around people that are doing their work. Because if they're not doing their work, the relationship probably ain't going to work out. All right? I'm your boy, Eric Burns, licensed marriage and family therapist. I hope this was helpful. I love you all. And listen, the therapeutic brother. I'm your boy, Eric Burns. And remember, always like, share, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Self-love is the best love. All right. Hit me up at Eric M. Burns, LMFT. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, hit me on Instagram, Therapeutic Brother, Facebook, The Therapeutic Brother, or Duke Mitchell. And remember, always be encouraged. Talk to you later. Peace.